Hi, Scorpios. What's up? Jackie here, she, hers. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Check the placements in your chart. Scorpios, this is your Astro Sexy read. First cards out of my sexual self-care deck. You got two. Twos could be significant to you. You could be seeing 22. Ascended Master number 22 is around you as well too. That could be your birthday, a part of your birth chart, your numerology report, or you just could be seeing it. So take what resonates with you. But we have attachment and crystals that came out. They came out in the reverse. So I think some of you might be potentially too attached to maybe spiritual crystals to help you with sex, sexuality, whatever, or attached to something or some person that may or may not be the most healthiest of energies. This could be obsessive energy coming in overall, Scorpio. So I don't want to lie to you on my channel, boo, but we have attachment style working on this with sex, anxious, disorganized, and avoidance. So this was in the reverse. So I feel like some of you are really needing to work on this during this time and you're avoiding it overall for those with an avoidant attachment. Then we have crystals coming out, wearing or carrying them with you. You really need to cleanse and charge them during this time, especially when it comes to the second sacral chakra. And underneath at the bottom of the deck here, we do have needing to be able to work on your chakras during this time, the energy points, the body scan, what's over and underactive, and having a sacral balance to the second chakra here overall. So really needing to hone in on some of these things and exploring that a little bit more. Out of my Real as Fuck relationships deck, so we have like light and we have like the rainbowy fun and then like the shadow parts of relationships that are kind of fucking hard to deal with. So this is all about sex, sexuality, and relationships in this read here. But you got a light card and this says nothing beyond friends with benefits and it's all good. And that was the cover of your video here, whatever, thumbnail. And we have the Lovers card in the reverse and Nine of Coins in the reverse. So I see some of you are breaking up potentially during Gemini season, or maybe you're just agreed to be friends with benefits and this just feels good for you during this time because Nine of Pentacles, maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. Like we can just be hookups, we can just be fuck buddies, we can just be friends with benefits here, we can be each other's dom and sub or whatever the type of relationship might be, and it's non-committal. But I think a lot of you are okay with that. Now for some of you, you could be dealing with a Gemini and maybe you're giving this news to them, they don't take it so great right away and you're making the choice, and or some of you do need to make the choice to move forward with this because you're going to get Nine of Pentacles and it feels so much better. Pay attention to dogs here and loyal friends and family members. That's coming through to you, as well as hawks too. Oh, I didn't shuffle out, Spirit says. So let's see what pops out of this one as your overall energy, Scorpio here. Most important message for Scorpio. Thank you. So we have fire coming out. We have connect with fire, watch a candle flame, and see how you feel after. So for some of you, you may need to be working with the elements during this time. Fires could be really important to you, significant to you. You could also be wanting to like have a bonfire or burn candles in your home, or maybe there's a fire sign that's coming towards you and you're like, whoo, gotta amp up the energy, or like, whoo, it's getting hot in here, or like, whoo, I'm getting really hot and turned on. So pay attention to that. Let's shuffle out the sexual self-care deck. Most important messages for Scorpio, please. What do they need to be working on? We got orgasms coming out overall. We have different kinds. Aftershocks could be happening for you, meaning it's not the same. There could be some blended ones that you're curious about, or maybe you've had multiple and some of you haven't ever had one and you're needing to focus on this and work on this more when it comes to sex and sexuality overall, and you've been curious about it, or it's a first or a brand new experience for some of you. And we have body care coming out here overall. This says shaving, not shaving, really focusing on self-care and taking showers, baths, nails, feeling sexy and happy in your body overall. Very beautiful. And then we have fluidity. So sexuality is like a wave. It's always changing. It's always growing. So we have the fluidity card confirming this. You could be 46. Tens also break down to closing up a cycle here with this. And maybe some of you or your sexuality has changed with the nothing beyond friends with benefits, or just friends and it's good, and you've made the choice to move forward with exploring and investing in learning about your sexuality, your sex life, or whatever. You just have known this for years and now you're like, I'm no longer going to show up as this person, I'm going to be me. And a lot of you are really needing to discuss how this does change with sex overall. For some people, this is like, perimenopause or andropause around the age of 40, 41, 39, 38, 42. I mean, everyone's bodies are different. That's like where sexual fluidity could be changing a little bit with testosterone levels low and estrogen levels low. You may be like, what the fuck's happening to my body? Or maybe some of you are going through menopause here and 46 or whatever, or having some different types of symptoms. And maybe your sexuality is just changing because of that. Some of you may not be craving sex anymore. Maybe you don't want sex anymore. Maybe it's more important to be having intimacy with partner, spouse, or just intimate time with yourself. And some of you are really accepting of like sexuality is fluid and it's changing. So you may be like spicing things up too, changing some things up overall as well. Aromatherapy could be really good for you. But yeah, a lot of you are really just focusing in on your self-love and focusing in on what definitions of sex mean. Abso-fucking-lutely. This says getting creative, sprays, diffusers, salt baths, and putting essential oils in there for your sexual libido to like pump that up a little bit. So you're exploring some things more. Talk to me about real as fuck relationships for the Scorpio collective. What's going on, Spirit? What do they need to know during this time? Most important messages. Wow, you had 3 pop out right away. So we have someone blames you for things going wrong in their life. 42, they could be 42 again. You might have had a hunch about this person, and then that's like your psychic intuition, third eye chakra showing up. Some of you, this was an affair. So third party situation gone wrong, affair, betrayed. Or you were put in the middle of a triangle here. So let's say 2 friends are fighting, for example, and they ask you to pick what side you are. That's triangulation. Triangulation. You could be married and then your spouse could be a workaholic, and then work is what's put in the middle between the 2 of you, and then that's triangulation. This could be drugs, this could be alcohol, this could be friends, this could be family members, this could be money, this could be anything that is really not being worked on or unhealthy potentially, with this dynamic of someone is the villain, someone is the victim, and then they put you in the middle, call on you to becoming the hero. So that's some psychology for you today. I digress, boo. Then we have they require emotional intimacy before they can have sex with you. I said this in Capricorn's read, so maybe you have Capricorn in your chart, Scorpio. So if you do go back and watch that read, and we have dating and relating to multiple people, fun. 11 here too. So let's clarify this and see what's going on with third party situations as well. So this can be a sexual affair. This can also be an emotional affair that you don't know about, a physical affair. This could also be like put in the middle of someone's emotional fight, but also fighting, and you have to throw your body in front of a fight to break it up. Family members, friends, loved one, and this could also be like some sort of work situation that you were put in the middle of, which don't get put in the middle. That's all I gotta say to you, Scorpio. Someone blames you for the good things going on in their life. What does Scorpio need to know about this? Who do they have this relationship with, and what's going on? It's a victim mentality, an energy vampire, someone who really wants to look at you as if you're doing the things wrong when really they might be doing things wrong in their life. It's like using you as their scapegoat. This could also be the person that puts you in a third-party situation here, because those 2 cards came out back to back. Okay. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, your overall energy, confirmation, judgment in the reverse. Someone could have a drinking problem. They're talking shit about you, gossiping about you at parties to their friends or your friends, and wanting to say things that are not true about you. They're being very emotionally abusive and manipulative during this time. They're telling your hookups or the people that you like negative things about you, or even friends and family members too. It's like someone really gossips here, and they just do it because they are not happy. It's like they want to take you down because they're not happy here, Scorpio. And this person could also have an addiction to drugs, drinking, whatever. You've been really strong during this time, Strength card, and Spirit's asking you to be courageous, to not roll or hang out with this person anymore. You got to cut this off here, move forward, and don't let this person come back into your life here. I feel like you're cutting this off. And you see how there's all these different people here. They could be doing this to you, saying shit about you at different stuff and parties and whatever. Again, could be Scorpio, Leo here. Hermit card, hidden enemy, 9 of Cups in the upright, and 4 of Blades in the reverse here. Like, you don't want them to destroy your peace, disrupt your peace. You may also have to give this person a rest with maybe how much you actually see them. 9 of Cups, seeing them at parties or going to things. This is also a hidden enemy at a party here. Virgo energy. And this could be a wish that comes true where they get exposed. So again, Pluto retrograde is exposing people. People are also going to be like, They say one thing and then they do another. And Scorpio, you fucking, you know this shit. You see this shit. You know who these people are. And you know, inadvertently you remember this stuff about people and whether or not they actually, you know, have your back is what I feel like saying to you. So pay attention to this, you know, see this person right here kind of is like whispering in this other person's ear, that triangulation, that third party situation gone wrong, right? And we have an eagle. So you're like soaring into your destiny. This could be on a vacation. This could be like a destination wedding, whatever, but pay attention to the people there that are really behind your back here. It's like a celebration that was supposed to be about you and someone's trying to cause drama, but it doesn't even work. Hermit in the reverse. This falls flat back on their face. Dogs and cats can also be significant to you. King of Blades. Yeah, you know that this person was very calculated. This could have also been something where they committed perjury in court. They lied. They said things about you that just weren't true, and you're going to get your karmic justice, boo. It's like this person wants to blame you for their drinking problem, their drug issue, any type of addiction. They want to judge, shame, and blame you. And like maybe you've also struggled with those things as well, but it doesn't work because I feel like you are working on this and you're stepping away from this person, literally. 3 of Wands on the upright. You're stepping away from this person, and I feel like you have a lot of support or a group of 3 people to do this as well. This could also be something where 3 people could be supporting in you. Page of Cups. Maybe this is something that happened to someone in childhood. You, Scorpio, with a friend, a family member, a loved one, a colleague, someone that was really supposed to look after you, but like they really left you with a lot of inner child wounding patterns. Yeah, Page of Coins in the reverse. They asked you for money. They ask you to do all these things when they can't even do these things for themselves. It's like you have a reverse dynamic between a parent and child. And when you cut them off, they're going to be mad. They're going to be mad. Or this could be an aunt, an uncle, or whatever. They're seriously going to be so mad, Scorpio, but I don't think you really care. You have 5 of Wands showing up here in the upright, family drama issues or friendship issues, whatever. And you're like, this is going to be the death of me if I don't cut this off. It's not going to work out for me in my favor, but I'm going to move on to something better here, okay? Tell me about third party situation gone wrong. What happened? And you have the 12 here, which is also Pisces house. You could have a packed Pisces house, a Pisces stellium, or even just you've really learned maybe from 12 breaking down to 3, a group of people of who's there for you and who's not there for you. And we have that death card showing up again, Scorpio. 13 is the death card, which is the 4. The 4th is following your heart chakra with this, of someone betraying you in work, love, sex, life, all the above. This could also be another Scorpio in your life as well. They could have it in your chart too. Again, you don't want them to disrupt your peace. You don't want to give them your real thoughts, your real time, your energy. It's kind of like when people say things like, don't pour as much into their cup as your cup. Or when people also say like, don't do the same thing that person did to you. Like don't copy what they're doing with their actions or the energy, or match their actions overall. It's like they may not even deserve your time or your energy or a conversation fully with the things. Short, sweet, shameless. Like keep it simple, sexy. You know, if this is a friend, a family member, a loved one, someone could have also had, you know, an affair in a tent somewhere on a vacation as a getaway, and you found out about it. Yeah. Could have been with an Aries here, or Aries season. This could also be a work situation where there's a third party affair that's gone wrong. Knight of Blades, gossiping in the workplace. 10 of Wands, maybe someone wants to be able to take your job or career. You're just burnt out here. And maybe they're saying like, don't give Scorpio the promotion here because they can't even do their job. For some of you with relationships, it's really cutting off unhealthy people. Again, you could have Aries in your chart. Let's get one more with this. Someone at work is also gossiping about you. You could have had a lot of death recently in your life or at work, or death of relationships, ambiguous loss, and really kind of need to go within a little bit. Yeah, 2 of Coins. and Four of Cups. A lot of you need more balance, and Spirit's saying you have an opportunity that's coming here. Don't look so down. Don't get so down. Don't get so hard on yourself, and don't ignore this. Don't essentially just put headphones on and not even listen or pay attention to the signs. You have a squirrel here, and then you have like a heron or a something, some sort of animal, but you have lots of birds coming in too. So don't isolate yourself from these opportunities that are ahead. I feel like you've tried a lot to be really well balanced at work and try to have everything together, but you might be kind of overworked here and underpaid or underappreciated, and maybe you're picking up slack for your boss. And for some of you, this is just picking up slack for other people and them not actually showing up for you, or them asking you for your Two of Coins and they don't actually ever return the favor, the money, the time, the energy. Yeah, and Seven of Coins, Spirit's saying like, you know, move forward with what's best for you here. Some of you, this will be more money ahead in some sort of work setting, job place. This is also really you trusting your psychic knowing and claircognizance of, I know what to do moving forward here. Three of Cups, you are going to have people that have your back. Your friends are here, your close ones are here, and everything like that during this third party, that situation that was betrayed. You can trust your friends during this time and this group that is here for you. Again, you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, or those be friends that are showing up for you during this time, or even Cancer season. The Devil card in the upright, I picked up on this energy of maybe someone has an addiction in the first go around, and maybe again it's triangulation with drugs, alcohol, whatever. I think I said that in your read, or Capricorn's read, I don't remember, but Queen of Cups in the reverse, you might be going to therapy. Someone needs to go to therapy or counseling for this, and this could also be something where you gaslight your intuition and you psychically knew, I shouldn't have given this person the benefit of the doubt, or I shouldn't have given them more of my emotional energy. They're not paying me for this. I'm not their therapist. I'm not the person to help them out here. Knight of Coins, and I've invested or given them too much of my time, my money, and my energy. It needs to stop. Eight of Coins, again, you've been there for this person when they haven't even been there for themselves. Okay, tell me about this emotional intimacy before they can have sex with you. Scorpio, this could also be your energy too. Excuse me. What does Scorpio need to know about during this time with this? Why does this person need emotional intimacy? Five of Wands in the reverse, because they've had a lot of like aggressive sex and they don't trust people easily. This could be you, Scorpio, too. Maybe someone has experienced some physical violence in relationships, but coming out of it, understanding that there's a lot of chaos and needing to hold space for emotions overall, or feelings, and bringing that up and being vulnerable. And I feel like maybe you've fought yourself on this in some ways, Scorpio, of like, I don't know, I know what I want in my relationship or with my fuck buddies or friends with benefits or hookups or even friends, whatever. And that might be, I don't want to have to be so tough. I don't always want to have to be so strong, or I don't want to have to fight myself on this anymore. A very specific type of energy. Six of Wands in the reverse. So you have Five of Wands in the reverse and Six of Wands in the reverse. You're holding yourself back from moving forward and achieving things in life. Or this person is. Maybe they're self-sabotaging this relationship with you, especially when it comes to emotional intimacy. Three of Blades. Someone isn't over their ex here, and they might be saying, I require emotional intimacy with you first because I didn't get it in my last relationship, whatever. Someone's still grieving the relationship of an ex. Cats and magpies are also significant during this time. This person could still keep photos of their ex and really trying to understand, when do I cut the cord and cut this off? Okay, this person is not ready for a relationship or a big commitment yet. They have some healing they got to do. Cancer energy coming up overall. Some people have gone through some really emotionally and physically abusive relationships here, and they're looking for that love and that energetic space that you have and how you can be there for them, Scorpio. So this person needs to work on their emotions. I could also be talking to you, Scorpio, flipped energies in reverse, but really needing to hone in on processing past relationships before jumping into a new one, and then you fall flat on your face, and it's like, boom, we're starfishing on this track field, and then I'm back at home and I'm crying and I'm not doing my healing, but someone is doing their healing. And I do see that this is going to be really good for you, or good for this person here, in order to then move forward to be emotionally intimate in relationships in those types of settings, because that's hard. That's really hard. Yeah, King of Blades in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, and the Empress in the reverse. We have Saggy, Libra, and Taurus. King of Blades in the reverse. This is someone maybe being stuck in their head, analysis paralysis, maybe needing intellectual intimacy first, or really trying to figure out, how do I say this with a well-balanced attitude and tone of voice? And this person could have been, you know, really harsh. They could have came in really fucking fast, really fucking hard, and been very self-serving to themselves when it comes to this. They could have also been very impatient with you and how they communicated with you, not pouring into your cup, not listening to what you need in relationships. And then the Empress in reverse is like they were all self-serving. So you could have these placements in your chart here. 5 of Coins, someone is projecting their depression onto you and they don't need to. Page of Wands, this could be about a child or a new opportunity. And 3 of Wands in the reverse, or a new relationship, poly relationship, or a 3 of Wands, that third party situation that went wrong here. 8 of Blades, they could be stuck in self-imposed restriction. The third party situation could also be like, I have a kiddo, I have responsibilities, and that could be getting in the way of relationships during this time, or emotional intimacy, or sex. 5 of Cups, yeah, like some of you are coming out of this depression here, this upset or this pain, or maybe a partner is, maybe moving forward. There could be some delays in actually fostering that emotional intimacy with a partner or another person, when the truth is you might need to do this with yourself first, Scorpio. So yeah, a lot of you have been really stabbed in the back. 10 of Blades when it comes to other people in your life, and it hasn't felt good here. They've taken advantage of you. Knight of Coins, and I think you're saying no more, boo. Let's see. Okay. Top of the deck here, we have water. Stay hydrated, increases natural lubrication, and it can lead to bigger O's, okay? So make sure you are staying hydrated during this time here. We have assertiveness, but it's in the reverse. Some of you need to jumpstart your own engine when it comes to sex. Speaking up about requires, desires, taking the initiation. You could, someone here has Capricorn in their chart. Go back and watch that read, because if you have Capricorn in any of the outer planets, maybe specifically, and I'm really thinking like of Capricorn and Saturn, you could be like restricting yourself from being sexually assertive and like putting yourself out there and trying something. Or, you know, even in like Uranus potentially, like the Capricorn energy could be overtaking the rebellious, fuck it, I want to move forward energy, and then might be overthinking a little bit about initiating sex with a partner here. So, or whomever that's for. And there could just also be maybe some delays, maybe you just really feel off your game. But if you have Capricorn in your chart, there could be something with the outer planets here. There's something for someone specific in there. To go back and watch that read. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. Top of the deck, divorced and done, case closed. You are moving on for the better and letting go. Congratulations, Scorpio. I know that's really fucking hard. Middle of the deck, this person is non-committal and there is no guarantee they want to put forth the effort. You could be 56. 11s could be very significant to you as well, Scorpio bro. Those could be in your numerology report, your birth chart report, or an important number that you're seeing quite a bit with new starts, new beginnings. Ask for more in sex, relationships, and loves. Take care of you, boo. Yes, assert those boundaries. Throat chakra, solar plexus chakra, all the damn things, okay? Again, someone is playing wounded in this situation and they're using it as manipulation, hashtag victim, and rationalizing their behaviors as an excuse to manipulate you. Scorpios, work on your confidence, work on your shame work, be with it, stick with it. You know, don't put a band-aid on a broken arm. We also have breadcrumbing here, to breadcrumbing you to act like they actually care about you, hashtag liars. So a lot of you really need to cleanse your energies during this time. You have a lot of negative energy vampires here, but I really think it's because you're working on yourself and they can't attach themselves to you anymore. They can't suckle on you. They can't siphon on you or your energy here. Okay, so let's shuffle out the Spirit Says messages and see what comes out for you. Most important final messages for Scorpios here. What do they need to know during this time? Abundance, Scorpio. This is why they can't have you anymore. I fucking love it. Abundance, prosperity, blessings, fortune, freedom, and happiness are on the way. Thanks, Spirit, today. I love it. That could be on the 17th of the month or during the 8th or whatever. Someone definitely has Capricorn in this read. Spiritual test. You are learning lessons, closing out major cycles, and your prayers have been heard. You are moving on to the next level of blessings here. Go back and watch that Capricorn read for my Scorpios that have it in the chart. You will want to listen to the messages for you. Harmonious times. You will be receiving miracles soon, and your problems will start disappearing. Abso-fucking-lutely. We have co-creation. Manifest your dreams reality and highest self by co-creating with the divine. Ask them for help. You could be 30. You could be going through a Saturn return, preparing for that. Threes could be in your birth chart, or again, it's that third solar plexus assertiveness chakra here that's really showing up for you, boo. So, we have timelines. You are choosing to take steps and shift into new timeline for yourself. Get ready and excited for the next steps. Your hard work is paying off. Your team is proud of you. We'll get one more, Scorpio. We have rediscovery. Focus on rediscovering your life's purpose. Connect with your higher self and what you're meant to do in this lifetime. I felt that with the career pieces. Bottom of the deck, attracting better. Here, use the law of attraction to bring a better mindset to you. Abso-fucking-lutely, boo. We have higher realms. Pay attention to the higher realms numbers around you. Your team is with you. And then we have divine intervention. There are things we are doing behind the scenes on your behalf. We've got your back. I love it. Okay, Scorpios, thank you so much for being here. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, be a part of my Shameless Squad, boo. Tell me what you got going on in the comments below. Support my channel grow by leaving me a comment and liking this video. I appreciate that so much. And make sure that you check the other placements in your chart. Okay, Scorpios, thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned for more and stay shameless. Ooh. There we go. No? Maybe you're having technology.